back. You're in the Gangster Goodies kitchen with your favorite cooking show host. I got a treat for you today. I know she say that every week, but it's the truth. I got a treat. We got a treat. We're gonna make a really quick curry, scallop curry dish, y'all. And we're gonna be talking to Jeri with Be Empowered Tactical, y'all. She got a treat. She's got a lot of information for us that we need to grab a hold of. So stay tuned to this week's episode.
Hello everyone, my name is Jeri Persly and I am the owner and founder of Be Empowered Tactical. I'm also a certified pistol instructor and I give instruction with a woman's touch. Hey my empowered ladies, this is Jeri with Be Empowered Tactical. Coming to you today with a little safety tip when you're on the range. So after you have inserted your magazine and you're ready to rack your slide, don't point your muzzle to the left or to the right. Instead, reorient your body so that your muzzle is pointed down range. Then rack your slide, reorient your body straight, and then you can commit to having some fun. All right, ladies, it's a safety tip for today. Be safe, be empowered.
Hey y'all, welcome back. You're in the Gangster Goodies kitchen with your favorite cooking show host and
Jeri Persly with Be Empowered Tactical.
Awesome! Y'all, today we're gonna cook a quick curry dish. 20-25 minutes, dinner will be on the table. I'm not gonna make any rice today, but you could serve this with rice, you could serve it with noodles. We're gonna have a little naan bread to whip up all that good curry juiciness, okay? And so I want you guys to take a closer look at Jeri and the work that she does in the community, a little up close, y'all. Take a look.
Yep, that's good.
And this right one?
Yep.
Like they were Skittles, not chewy greens.
Y'all see that? Okay, look, your girl don't know nothing about firearms, but I'm gonna learn because I am going to be signing up for one of Jeri's classes, okay? We talked about that a little bit, off screen, how, and it seems like, especially gun violence, we're at a higher propensity of it.
Yes.
But yet we have little to no gun safety education.
Absolutely. That's the main thing that I want to do is I want to change that narrative in our community and community at large.
Yes.
Right? I want to expand it to include Black people, brown, and women.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. I move about a lot by myself. And so my oldest daughter in particular, she's like, you need to be carrying, and you need to go to the range. Let's find you something that you're comfortable with. And I've put it off, but not anymore.
It's not necessarily a priority to people.
Yes.
We get comfortable, we get complacent.
Yes.
I'll do that later.
Yes.
And one thing I also would say is that a lot of people don't understand how much goes into it.
Yes.
It's even if you go to the range one time, you take my class, which would be great.
Yes.
You still might not be ready and comfortable to be carrying on a regular basis.
Wow.
That does take time.
Oh,
it's like with driving.
Exactly
with driving.
Okay.
The first time I drove, I was, oh my gosh, I'm scared. I don't know what's going on. And then after a while, now,
Yes.
no problem.
It's no big deal.
Yeah,
Just
and-
get in the car and start.
Just get in the car and start.
Absolutely.
Don't even think about it.
Yes.
Unfortunately, a lot of people, they see TV, they see
Yes.
movies.
Yes.
And if think about it like when you were a kid, 4 or 5 years old, you're sitting on your parents' lap and you're doing the
Yes.
steering wheel like
Yes.
this.
Yes.
You really think you're driving.
Yes, you do.
But when you get older, you're like, oh, you had your feet on the pedal.
Yes.
Oh, you were looking around.
Yes.
The street signs, the street lights. You were paying attention to a lot.
Absolutely.
So shooting is simple, not easy.
Got you.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it does take practice.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
it
I
takes
love it. Y'all, we ready to learn. We're gonna learn how to make this dish real quick,
Let's
and
do
then
it.
we're gonna sit down and we're gonna talk about it. So if you guys take a look at the ingredients for today's recipe, they're quick, they're simple. I had some scallops in the freezer and I was like, ooh. And I love curry, you know, and so let's do a little bit of curry and some scallops, y'all. And so you see the ingredients. Again, it's simple. It's not a lot. This would be enough for a family of 4. And these ingredients would probably cost you about $25, okay? And so I try to show dishes and meals that are cost effective, and especially now, because at some point, if you're not already feeling the brunt of it,
Ooh, yes.
you might.
Mhm.
Okay.
You might. And I love the fact that this is something maybe out of the norm for some people.
Yes.
I love that too.
Yes.
Trying something different.
Opening
your
different.
palate, exploring different things.
Absolutely,
I love that.
yes,
I love that.
absolutely. And so as this skillet heats up, one of the first things we're going to do, we're just going to char the tomatoes. So then they have kind of like a charring flavor to them. And it just adds a little depth to the overall flavor of the curry. And what I didn't get, y'all, was some tongs. So that's what we're going to go get. I'll put these in here. We're going to. That's
Okay.
why I was
Okay.
like, let me get some extra paper towels.
Yes.
So we can just kind of, and if you don't mind, if you could go ahead and kind of pat those dry.
Sure. Do you want me to put them on the paper towel or kind of pat them this
Just
way?
pat them, pat them that way.
Okay.
And the reason I say we can do it that way is because the scallops are going to actually cook in the curry sauce.
So you're not worried about like a little bit
That
of
extra
sear.
more, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Exactly.
That makes sense.
Yes.
Because I will press mine down.
Yes, I do
to
the
dry
same
them off.
thing.
Yeah.
Yes. So that was a great question, you all. So if you're going to cook scallops and you're going to sear them, you definitely want to, one by one, soak as much of that water out as you possibly can, okay? We're not doing it quite like that this time because, again, the scallops are going to actually cook in the curry sauce. So that's how they're going to get done. So we're just going to start flipping these over.
Yeah, I've done that before, and it's pouring a lot of water.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And you're like, whoa,
This
wait a
wasn't what I
minute.
wanted. This wasn't it.
Yes.
Yeah, I think this is good.
Okay.
For what
Perfect.
you need it for.
Perfect.
And you use coconut oil with that?
I use coconut oil. I use a lot of coconut oil, actually.
Yeah.
It's funny, when I go to Costco's, I get one of those big jars. I get 2 jars. One jar for my skin, so I take it upstairs, and the other jar I leave in the kitchen.
Right.
So we cook with.
Absolutely.
So, it seems to really help with my skin because my skin is extremely dry.
Okay.
And so just putting that oil on when my body is still damp from the shower,
Exactly.
it just soaks it
Yeah,
right
I do that
away.
with shea butter. With shea butter.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And if you've ever thought about mixing raw shea butter and coconut oil together,
Okay.
when I taste like a whipped butter texture.
I might try
It is.
I think I might try
It is amazing.
I might
Yes,
try that.
yes,
Yes.
I do that a lot in the winter because
Something a little thicker.
Something a little thicker.
Mhm,
Yes,
mhm.
yes.
Yeah, I was
So,
excited today that it was a little bit cooler.
Yes.
Boot time.
Yes,
I'm
it is. It is. I said I am that person. I'm either sandals or boots. There's no in between.
I absolutely love a good boot.
Me
And I bought some
too.
cowboy boots recently.
I love it. I love it. We gotta have cowboy boots now, right?
Yeah.
Boots on the ground.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. So I said, that is so cute. So I went ahead and bought some. They got little flowers on them.
Oh.
Still girly, but they are cowboy boots. I was like, yes.
I love it.
I haven't worn them yet.
Oh,
I'm waiting for
love
that
it.
moment, right? The moment
Yes,
just
that
to pop 'em
perfect.
out.
Yes, yes.
I just don't wait too long.
Yeah, look, we got plenty of time. The
Right.
winter is just now
It's
starting. So I'm going to show you all what those tomatoes look like kind of as they are searing. So when you make this at home, you'll have an idea what they look like, what they're supposed to look like, okay? Okay. So y'all see what those look like. Now we're going to add the peppers. And so red, green, orange,
Right.
you know, it's really just to add some vegetables, you know, to your curry. So we're going to put those in there.
I love the color.
Yes.
I love food with color.
I do too. I do too. And then we also have some fresh ginger.
Yes.
So I just chopped up maybe about that much of a piece of ginger and put in there. And then we have some fresh garlic.
You gotta have garlic.
Yes.
You have to have garlic.
Yes.
And fresh. I prefer fresh garlic.
Yes. I do too.
Yeah.
It really makes a difference. It
I
really
think so, too.
does make a difference, you know? And so we'll just kind of start getting that all. Ooh, this is going to be delicious.
It smells so good.
Oh,
I cannot wait. I cannot wait.
can you smell the ginger and all of that? Wow. Okay, y'all. It's going to be some good curry.
Get at you. Yeah. Oh, I've never seen curry paste before.
So I typically use curry powder.
Okay.
Okay, and typically more of like a Jamaican golden kind of curry
Right,
powder. But every once in a while, this is an Indian red curry paste.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and so I keep some of that on hand too, especially like when I make like ramen and stuff.
Okay.
I like using. It's a little more intense flavor to me than the
And
powder.
that makes sense. That would make sense. That would make
Yeah.
sense. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, Jeri, tell us, are you from Kansas City?
I am born and raised.
Okay,
All right. Yes, I
okay.
am born and raised. I was born in KCK, but I
Okay.
really grew up in Missouri, on the Missouri side.
Okay, okay.
I graduated from Hickman Mills.
Okay.
HMHS.
I
Go
love
Cougars.
it.
Go
Yes,
Cougars.
I love
So
it.
yeah, I had lived here. I've lived here the majority of my life.
Okay.
Born and raised. My family is here.
Okay.
So I am Kansas City girl. to heart.
Okay, I love it. I love it.
Yes.
Me too. Yes, yes, yes. And now, Jeri, can you tell us why Be Empowered? What motivated you to do that work? Because it's work.
It is definitely work.
Yes.
It is definitely work. So in 2015, I, single woman, living alone, I said, you know what? I might need to get a little something.
Okay.
So I purchased a firearm.
Okay.
Her name's Gloria.
Okay.
Glock 19 Gen 4. I
Okay,
named them all.
Gloria.
And
Yes.
so for 5 years, I didn't really do anything. I really didn't take a class. I didn't know much. I didn't know
Right.
she needed to be clean. 2020, the world went crazy.
Yes.
So in 2020, I had some friends that knew about a gun club, a black
Okay.
gun club.
Okay.
So people who looked like me, who were safety conscious about firearms, and so we joined. And I found some of the dearest friends to this day that I have.
Wow.
And one of those friends was a black woman,
Okay.
or is a black woman, who's been an instructor for years.
Wow.
And I saw her commanding the range.
Yes.
You know, you see white men, you see black men,
Right.
but you don't see women.
Yes.
And a black woman?
Yes.
I might be able to do that.
Absolutely.
So added on to the fact that I have been a corporate facilitator for years.
Okay.
And then I also have a degree in adult education. I said,
Okay.
you know, I can do this.
Yes.
So put the training together with the instruction. And then in 2022, I came up with the Empower Tactical.
I love that. So you just put all of your skills, your education, everything to work.
And that's how I know, I feel that it's part of my purpose.
Absolutely.
Because everything kind of, it
Just
it
blends
converged
together.
at one time, and this is it.
I love that.
And I absolutely love it.
Yes.
And I've been so fortunate that I've had some wonderful people teaching me. I've had people pour into me.
Yes.
And so now I'm pouring into my community.
Oh
into
my
others.
God,
Yes.
Jeri, I love that.
I love it so much. I really do.
Oh, this is just
And I'm good at it. Because I'm a toot my own horn.
There we go.
I'm good at it. I work hard at it.
Yes.
I've had enough women, and I have some men come through my class as well. And I'm like, you know what? This is something that I could do for a very long time.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Toot
Because I
your
feel
horn,
like
Mama.
I am, and I think more people should.
Yes, we should.
There's nothing wrong with saying, you know what, I do this well. On the flip side, there's some things you might say, you know what, I need to work on this.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So it's a balance. It's
yes.
a balance.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
So now we're getting ready to add a little bit of that red curry paste, okay?
And that's one thing we talk about, expanding our palette.
Yes.
There's also green curry, and everybody's heard of the yellow curry.
Yes.
There's different types of curries.
There's different types of curries, yes.
Oh. When you put the curry in, okay.
You can smell it.
You can smell it. Oh,
you can smell it, yes.
Definitely.
And so I'm going to let you guys see what this looks like in here. It's just kind of pasty looking for now. And then we're going to add some coconut milk. Okay, y'all see that? Mmm. Keep it moving.
Gotta keep it going.
Gotta keep it going. Okay, so now, oh my God, that smells so good.
It does. It really does.
Okay, so this is about a cup and a half of coconut milk. And so then I'll see make sure we got enough. And so now we're just gonna mix that in. Look at that.
It looks absolutely delicious. It really does. It really, and it smells delightful.
Mmm. Wow. Okay, I think we got enough. If we were having it with rice, I would probably add just a little more coconut milk. And let's see. I'm gonna bring that fire back up just a little bit. I'm gonna let that kind of simmer for a minute. Make sure that it's hot enough before we put the scallops in.
That makes sense.
And then we'll put a lid on it and we'll be ready. Yeah, let it do its thing for just because it doesn't take the scallops long to cook at all. And so I'm gonna go ahead, we're gonna put the scallops in. And we're just gonna sit them in there so they are nice and tucked in the broth. And then we will put a lid on it, and we're gonna be ready to sop this up with that naan bread. Now, Jeri, can you tell us when is your next class? Okay.
And then I have 2 classes in December. I have one, I believe it's on the 7th, and then one on the 13th. Check out my website, behind-the-apron.com.
Okay.
And you can see all these services and the classes that I have coming.
Okay.
And then after the one mid-December,
okay,
I'm going to take a little break.
Yes.
I'm going to take a little break. I might even take one throughout January.
Yes.
And start getting things kind of set for the next year.
Next year, absolutely.
Because you're right. There's a lot of work that goes into it outside the range, on the range as well.
Oh yeah.
I have to say, there's one thing about starting my own business. I didn't know, right?
Yes.
I just started doing something.
Yes.
But what I heard a lady, her name is Patrice Washington. She's an author and she's on YouTube as well. And she said, your business will grow to the level you're willing to heal. This has been a growth process for me. Stepping out there.
Yes.
At first, I wouldn't even tell people what I did.
Oh.
Because people are like, oh God,
yeah,
something happened.
yes,
Okay.
Yes.
So I was nervous
Yeah.
about even telling people.
Yeah.
And then of course people are like, you gotta tell people.
You have to.
You have to say something.
Yes.
But what I realized is that most people, maybe one or two I've had to be like, yeah, no. But most people, they're like, well, I need this.
Yes.
Oh girl, I need to call
Yes.
you. I need to book a class with you. Because there's so many ladies who maybe have a firearm.
Right.
They have never shot it. They
Yep.
don't know what they have.
Yep.
they definitely don't know how to clean it.
Yes.
So to have somebody to talk them
through that, yes.
I'm by your side, and I'm
Yes.
not leaving you. We're gonna do this together.
I love that. Oh my God, I love that. We're gonna put a lid on this as we hear from our sponsor. Today's episode is sponsored by Mike P's Barbecue Sauces and Rubs, you guys. Mike P's is available all across the Kansas City region and outside of the Kansas City region as well. And so all of his information will show up at the bottom. All you got to do is go to the website. You can order directly from the website, or you can see where those grocery stores are that you can get it, okay? So a word from our sponsor. We'll be right back.
Everybody want to know who Mike P is? I'm Mike P. Let's talk about it. I'm from Kansas City, Missouri. 55 years old, went to school at Central High School. Never cooked at any restaurant. All this is a God-given gift. What inspired me to create Mike P's? I'm gonna be honest with you, it started from my tailgates. I was tailgating and somebody came to my tailgate with this barbecue sauce called Sweet Baby Ray's. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. To be honest, my personal opinion of it, I just didn't think it was that great of a sauce. So I was like, if this guy can make this, I'm gonna make my own. And that's where it started. And from there, we got 5 in the grocery stores right now. We have somewhat up maybe 20, 25 different sauces, barbecue sauces. And I don't make on a regular, but I got over 400 and some different dry rubs and over 500 different recipes. That's where I'm at now. I ain't no stopper. You can purchase Mike P's on my website at MikeP'sKC.com and in many stores in different cities throughout the United States. Probably 15 different states right now. Just look in your grocery store. If you don't see it, ask for it. Mike P's, you can get it. Now you know Mike P's. Stay tuned for the next video.
Okay, y'all, so we are back. We've got this dish. It is a curry scallop dish.
It
Okay,
looks delicious.
it smells good too, doesn't
Smells
it?
amazing.
Wow. So you guys, take a closer look at this. So you can get you some, and I put just a little bit of cilantro on top, you know, to give it some fresh herb.
Love cilantro.
I do too. I'm glad to hear that.
Yes.
Because
I know some people, yeah.
Yeah, they either
Little
like
soap thing.
cilantro or
Yeah.
they don't. Yeah, my oldest daughter is one that's like, don't give me nothing with cilantro.
Yeah, I the first time I heard that, I thought they were lying. I was like, it tastes like soap.
Soap?
What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, yeah, no, for real. And then I still thought that person was lying. But then later on, I found out, no, it's true.
Yeah,
it's absolutely true.
Yeah. So you got some naan bread that you can sop up some of this liquid with. So we're gonna see what it tastes like, Jeri.
I'm excited. I love scallops. I love curry as well.
Mm. Oh wow.
Oh yeah. The cilantro. That just kicked it off.
It did.
Mhm.
Oh wow.
And I love the curry.
Before we went to the break, we were talking about your next class, and the whole responsibility that comes with being a gun owner.
Yes, and that's what a lot of people don't think. They think of the one thing, like, I purchase a firearm. That's just the first step. In fact, it may not be the first step, but that is one step in it.
Yes.
But there's so many other things. So there's the holster that you're going to carry. There's additional classes, because one class is not enough. And no, taking a concealed carry weapons class, CCW, is not enough.
Okay.
It does not teach you how to actually shoot.
Okay.
You're also going to have ear and eye protection.
Mm.
You need to have all of those things safe at home to make sure that someone who's unauthorized cannot get in. Now, whether it's your family, whether it's somebody who may be from the outside, they cannot get in.
Wow.
So there are so many things that you do, and even when you're in your car.
Yes.
So there's so many things that go into it, and then ongoing training.
Wow.
I tell people that all the time.
Wow.
You must continue to train. It's a depreciating skill.
Really?
Oh, very much so.
Okay, so it's not like riding a bike.
No, you jump back onto it,
Right.
but if you haven't done it for a while,
Yes.
you can tell the difference.
Really?
Just like on a bike, you can tell.
Yes.
You're like, oh, wait, ooh.
Yes.
But after a while, it comes back to you.
Okay.
But yeah, it's not something that you can just do once a year. Oh, absolutely not.
Okay.
Once a month. Really.
Okay. Wow. So, Jeri, do you think that there is a like a huge difference in the number of African American women versus other groups of women that are not just own a firearm, but that are knowledgeable in firearms?
I would say, unfortunately,
Mm-hmm.
as Black women, while our numbers are rising
Mhm.
as gun owners,
Mm-hmm.
I cannot say, just from my observation,
Yes.
that the numbers of people who practice,
Okay.
that is the difference. They actually practice.
Yes.
They go to the range, or they go to the range. Sometimes they go to range with their significant other.
Got you. Okay.
However, I got a caveat with that one.
Yes.
Just because he goes to the range, just
Mhm.
because he has a lot of guns,
Mm-hmm.
does not mean he knows what he's doing,
Absolutely.
and also does not mean that he knows how to instruct. Those are two different skills.
Yeah, they are.
There's two different skills.
They
So
are.
how do you impart knowledge to someone else is a whole skill in and of itself.
Yes.
So I want people to understand. Take a class. Go ahead. Just
Yeah.
save your relationship. Take a class.
Yeah. And you mentioned the safety, for the ears and the
Ear protection.
eyes.
Oh, absolutely. Every time you go to the range, you need to have ear protection and eye protection.
Wow.
And there's headphones, and then there's electronic ears. I suggest those. You can get them on Amazon.
Okay.
Electronic ears actually amplify the sound when you're talking, so you can hear each other.
Okay.
But when the shooting starts, it clamps it down, so you can't hear it as loud. You can't hear it, but you can't hear it as loud.
Wow.
And I suggest they're affordable. Like I said, any gun store, or you could go to Amazon. I buy a lot of things on Amazon.
Okay. Just a random thought that just question popped in my head. Are there any Black-owned gun stores in Kansas City?
No, there is not. Nor
Okay.
gun ranges. No.
Okay.
Yeah, either
Okay.
one. In time, I'm going to keep working on that. Y'all come to my class so we can keep working on that, okay?
Absolutely.
But I would love
yes.
to have that. I would love to be able to purchase some land, if
Mhm.
nothing else, and we could shoot outside. That is, to me, I love shooting outside.
Okay.
The issue is we are in Kansas City,
Yes.
and it's getting cold, right?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
that's one of the issues, kind of some of the drawbacks.
Absolutely.
But if we could have some of our own, that would be wonderful.
Wow.
That would be wonderful. That would be my goal,
Okay.
to have that.
Awesome. What do you find is the biggest fear for women when it comes to owning firearms?
So I'm going to split it up into Black women and white women.
Okay.
Because I've noticed a difference.
Okay. Okay.
So with Black women, typically something has happened in their neighborhood. Someone's gotten shot, their cousin, their brother. It could be anything,
Gotcha.
right? So there's a very negative
Gotcha.
connotation with that, and just stay away from it.
Okay.
What I've noticed with white women is that they went hunting with their father and their brother. They've
Mhm.
grown up having a positive look at firearms, defending yourself, hunting. They've had a positive outlook.
Got you.
So for us as Black women, it's the fear of the unknown.
Mm-hmm.
I tell them, they say, I don't want to drop it. I said, most women have had babies, or they, nieces, nephews, they've been around the baby. And when that baby starts kicking and jumping, and you're like, oh, they're about to fall.
Yes.
You never let that baby fall, right?
Absolutely.
You hold on to it. I say you do the exact same thing with that firearm.
Okay.
You do not let it, you can hold on to it.
Wow.
But you're afraid of the firearm. You're not afraid of the baby.
Yes.
So
Yes.
you handle it differently. You handle it
Absolutely,
differently.
absolutely. I watched my grandson on a video at the shooting range with his dad, and he had it like propped up. The firearm was propped up on something. I'm guessing because it was heavy, probably.
Yeah, it probably
And
was.
he's 12,
Yeah.
and so I looked at it and I was like, is that an AR or is that an AK? And so he said, well, no,
It's an
Gigi,
AR.
it's an AR, blah, 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 blah.
Mhm.
I was like, oh. And I noticed when he would discharge it, there was a little bit of like,
Yeah.
kickback.
Of course.
But he didn't seem bothered by that at all.
Not at all. So that's one of the biggest things I've heard people say about rifles or shotguns.
Okay.
They'll say, oh, well, won't it like knock your shoulder off?
Mm-hmm.
No, it won't, because you're doing it wrong. That's why. That's the difference. And that's where that whole instruction comes in.
Yes.
No,
yes.
there's a video that they might show that I'm shooting a 12 gauge shotgun and an AR-15. And I have no problem. I'm popping up. I'm like, oh, this is fun.
Wow.
Because I know what I'm doing.
Right.
And I can teach other women. I've had a lot of women who have considered it, but that fear comes back. Oh, but it's so big and scary.
Yeah.
Actually, it's easier to shoot because you have 3 points of contact over a handgun.
Wow. I have learned so much from you today, and I haven't even gone to a class yet, but I'm going.
Yes, please.
Because I need to know.
And there's so many things that people don't know that they don't know. And when they come to my class, when ladies come to my class, they say, I had no idea.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about it like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, exactly, that's why I'm here. So I can impart knowledge to individuals so that they're safe, right?
Yes.
First of all, so that they're safe, but they also can protect themselves.
Absolutely, absolutely. I notice you have your firearm safety rules.
Yes, these are basically the universal safety rules.
Okay.
Assuming all firearms are loaded, that is probably the number one. So all those firearm safety rules, I think you have to keep them in mind every single time you're around a firearm.
Okay.
Whether it's in your possession or somebody else's. You
Okay.
need to be aware of that. I also teach women how to tell if a firearm is cleared. Cleared means it has no ammo in it. How do you know it's cleared? Because somebody else might say, oh, yeah, it's fine. No, you need to show me. You need to show me that it's clear.
Really?
Yes. Because this one is cleared. You have cleared it.
Yes.
But it could have one in there if it did. You can tell it doesn't have a magazine. The slide is closed, so it could have one in there. But we have cleared it.
We've cleared it.
We have cleared it.
Yes.
Checked and double checked. So
how would I know, looking at that firearm, that it's cleared?
You would not. I'll show you how.
Okay.
You would not, because I'm oriented it so that it is not facing towards you.
Yes.
All right.
As though it is not cleared.
As though it is not cleared. Now, it's
okay.
You can see through it.
Okay.
And we also can do a little pinky check there.
Okay.
And make sure there's nothing in there.
Okay.
Now,
okay.
it's cleared.
It's cleared.
Yes.
Okay.
And even though it's cleared, we still don't point it at anyone.
Yes.
That is just rude, bad form, and just a bad thing to do, because the way that you practice is the way that you are going to perform. So one day you will not be clear.
Yes.
And you will point it in the wrong direction.
Absolutely.
So you never do.
Wow. You know, the amount of, in this country, the amount of gun deaths, especially our children.
Yes.
You know, and it is, and we hear, and it's such a polarizing political thing. You know, we hear, one side say we need common sense gun laws. Then the other side says, basically, no, we don't need any gun laws. That's an infringement on my right, to carry. And so it's always, for me, I'm always like, okay, what is it? What should it be? I mean, I know that it is the person behind the gun that causes the death, the trauma. I know that, but maybe if that person didn't have easy access, we could minimize.
So one thing I would say about that is, do they have easy access? Do you know what it takes to get a firearm? We're to say in Missouri. Most people don't. When they say common sense gun laws, what exactly are they saying?
Yes.
Well, you need a background check. We have that. Well, if you're a felon, you already have that. So we do have rules and laws in place to stop people. However, what do criminals do?
Oh, they don't find what they want.
They don't follow the law.
Exactly.
They don't follow the law.
Yes.
What happened if they start to ban firearms? What's going to happen is responsible gun owners are going to be the one like, oh, okay, I'm supposed to turn this in. I guess I will. But the criminals will be like, oh, now you're unarmed. You can't fight back.
Gotcha.
So it
Got
takes it
you.
away from the people who actually are responsible,
Yes.
not the people who are actually committing the crime.
Got you. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes total sense to me. That makes logical sense
Yeah,
to me.
and you're not going to be able to say, "Oh, come on, I'm a good person."
Mm-mm.
No, they're not going to hear that. They're
Wow.
not going to. They're not going to hear
Thank
that.
you
But
for
there
that.
are.
Yeah.
Yes, there are laws in place. Even in Missouri, we are one of the more lenient
Okay.
states.
Okay.
However, we still have laws. You still have to do a background check. All of those things are in place.
Wow. Okay. Already.
Yes,
Okay.
they're already in place.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. See, I didn't,
Yeah.
because I'm not a gun owner. I didn't
Right,
know that. You
right.
know. So
And
okay.
you hear the media.
Yes.
And they say, well, common sense, but typically they don't explain what does common sense mean.
Yes. Absolutely.
Because you have your view of what it means.
Yes.
I have mine.
Absolutely.
And so you don't really know what they mean. But
Absolutely.
it sounds good.
It does sound
It's a good soundbite.
Yeah, it does sound good.
Yeah, it does.
Yes. Jerry, thank you so much for this.
This
you
was
know,
wonderful. I thank you.
you are welcome.
Yes.
And I do want people to know, we'll put your all of your information up, your website, all of that, so that they can tap in. Ladies, I'm going to go to one of Jerry's classes.
I'm going to make sure you do. I'm
Because,
gonna make sure you do.
yes,
I am
yes.
going to invite you personally.
Yes. And so, because it is something that I want to get comfortable with. I don't want to have a fear of it.
Right.
You know, and I want to know how to properly use it. And because, you know, I move out a lot.
And a lot of women do.
Mhm.
They say that maybe their significant other, well, he's my protection. But he's not here right now.
Mhm.
Where's he at? He's
Mhm.
not here often. You go to the
Mhm.
store, you go
Mhm.
pick up the kid, whatever it is. So I know there is some fear,
Mhm.
there's some unknown things,
Mhm.
but I highly suggest that whether you come see me, I
Yes.
would love for you to,
Yes.
or you go to another instructor,
Mhm.
please go to a vetted instructor who is certified. I am a certified instructor. I'm certified with the NRA and also with the National African American Gun Association.
Okay.
So Black Gun Association.
I
So
love it.
I'm also certified through them. So find someone who's certified, vet them, and take some classes.
Absolutely. Yes. Y'all heard what she said, right? All of that. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. Jerry, again, thank you so much for your time. Try this recipe, y'all. You're going to love it.
You will love it.
If you're not already following us across social media platforms, YouTube, I'm even TikToking now, y'all. Come on. My granddaughter got me out here trying to do this TikTok stuff. Please do follow us. Thank you so much and enjoy the rest of your day. Peace out, y'all.